Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Leah Cullis and I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas. Today we are in for a lower chakra flow. So the chakras are energy centers, are energy vortexes, and the lower chakras relate to your sense of stability and also confidence. So we'll be working through the first three energy centers today. So this sequence will be focused on the legs, the hips, and the core. So let's get started. Go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position. We'll begin in a short and simple meditation. We'll also end in a short and simple meditation. So I like to have a couple of props close to me when I'm practicing. This might be helpful for both the meditation and as we move through the sequence together. So I'm on a block. Go ahead and slide one underneath your seat. And then when you're ready, ground your palms to your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, so lift your heart and the top of your head high, then close your eyes. And begin to watch your breath. Let your energy settle from the top of your body, down through your shoulders, through your torso, all the way down into your hips and your legs. Let yourself feel rooted in stillness. Draw your attention all the way to the base of your spine. You may feel the connection to the earth or your block. This is the first energy center, Muladhara Chakra. Then pull your attention up to the space of your pelvis, just below your navel. The second energy center is Shavasana Chakra. Then lift your attention and sense and feel the space of your navel, your solar plexus. This is Manipura Chakra. We'll be working with these three energy centers today. Draw your hands to your heart center. Lift your heart up higher into your thumbs and feel the extension, the expansion all the way from your root. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head to your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis. Let's get started. We're going to start off a little differently than we start off a lot of Vinyasa classes, and we're going to come right into half pigeon pose. Now, half pigeon drops us deep into the hips, so your energy will be pulled there by the shape that we're in, half pigeon, and see if you can let your mind and your breath follow as well. So come into downward facing dog-ish, and right away step your right knee towards your right wrist. Your shin can be parallel to the top of the mat, or because we're a little tighter as we begin the practice, you can shift your heel closer towards your groin. Wrap your left hip point down towards the earth. If this is too much already, you can always slide one of your blocks underneath your right seat. Ground your finger pads into the ground as you extend your left big toe back. Big inhale here, look up. Exhale, pour forward. Keep the length through your spine. Lower down to your degree. So it might just be on your hands. Some of you can come to your forearms. You can also use your block to support you. Then inhale, extend forward through your heart one more time. Exhale, drop your head. And allow yourself to simply breathe. Breathe and feel what comes up for you. Notice how you can soften with each exhale. Can you direct your attention and your energy to soften around your hips, your low belly, down through your legs. A couple more breaths here. Work your hands back towards you. Ground your palms. Tuck your left toes under. Option to slide through a tabletop pose and then into downward facing dog. Or you can tuck your left toes, squeeze your inner thighs together, zip up your low belly, and step back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here to move or wiggle and notice the difference between your two sides. Maybe even notice the difference between starting your practice with half pigeon when it's a shape we normally add in at the end. With your next exhale, step your left knee towards your left wrist. Untuck your right toes and tune in. Before you bow forward, just notice the initial shape that you come into. What's the feedback from your body? When you build your setup, you put in the wisdom that you've created on the other side. Now bow forward. Dive into your breath. Allow the shape to pull your attention down from your upper energy centers, your thoughts, your mind, your eyes, your throat, down your heart, and allow your attention to settle to your core, your pelvis, and your hips. Three more deep breaths here, yogis. When you are ready, go ahead and reground your palms. Tuck your right toes under and transition in a way that feels good to you back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your knees and explore the difference between your two sides. Then step your feet in about 6 inches. Slowly lower down to your knees. Come into a tabletop pose. So tabletop, your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists with your index fingers facing forward, your hips over your knees. We'll warm up the whole spine and all the muscles supporting each vertebra so we can notice the relationship from our spine to our lower energy centers. On your inhale, drop your belly down, squeeze your shoulders together and look up. With your exhale, press the earth away and zip up your low belly, hug in. Inhale, extend from your root all the way through your crown. With your exhale, press into your hands and your legs, zip up your low belly, lift your lower energy centers in. Again, inhale, open, and exhale, press the earth away. Nice work. Shift back to sit on your heels, Vajrasana. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly, and tune in. Tune in and notice the dance of energy that's happening within your body now. Notice how the stimulation that you've created through postures and your attention has awakened the deep reservoirs of energy within you. Starting with your root, the first chakra, second chakra, third chakra. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. All right, downward facing dog. Come into downward facing dog. Have one of your blocks close to you. Now lift your gaze, see your pinky fingers. On your exhale, step your right foot to outside of your right pinky, and then your left foot to the outside of your left pinky finger. Grab one of your blocks, place it behind your heels. Give yourself a little seat to sit down on. Malasana, Yogi Squat. Unite your hands at heart center. Now snuggle your triceps closer into the insides of your knees. As you do so, you'll feel some tension or pressure in your hips, and you may build a deeper connection to your feet. So in this pose, we're stimulating the first chakra, root chakra. So press down through all four corners of your feet. As you dig down into the earth, then squeeze your heels towards one another. Okay, deep, full breaths here, yogis. As you squeeze your heels together, you're stimulating the first chakra. The first chakra is the center for stability, for family, for security, for finances. So as you drop your energy down there, know that you're driving your own personal power, your prana, your life force energy to stimulate the energy center within you that's related to these areas. Now, fingertips to the earth. Slowly lift your hips up. Swivel your toes in so your big toes are parallel. Exhale, drop your head. Good. Let your head drop and even sway your hips side to side. Let's come back to Yogi Squat. Spin your toes out, take your seat. This pose, if you're ever feeling stimulated or expansive in your mind, taking Yogi Squat is a way to drop your energy deep into your first energy center to start. All right, now press down through all four corners of your feet. On your inhale, rise on up. Extended mountain pose variation. Exhale, come home to your heart. Now place your hands on your pelvis, so below your navel. Close your eyes and tune in. You've stimulated your first center. Now we're coming up to second chakra, Shavasana. This is the center for playfulness, creativity, sensuality, sexuality. The water is the dominant element. So as we add on, we're going to flow more as we stimulate first chakra in a Yogi Squat flow. Blink your eyes open. All right, here we go. Inhale, sweep both arms up. On your exhale, unite your palms, trace your center line, extend your tailbone back, and fold between your legs. On your inhale, bend your knees, extend your heart forward, so it's a modified halfway lift. And on your exhale, take your seat onto your block, Yogi Squat. Breathe here. Fiercely press your palms together and lift your heart high. All right, dig down through your heels. And we're going to add on bear pose. We're going to stimulate first and second chakra here, as well as adding on some core strength, third chakra. So lift your bum up to knee level. Extend your arms forward for more intensity, or you can keep your hands at your heart. Get long from your tail through your fingertips and pump your breath. Squeeze your heels together, yogis. And on your exhale, squat down. That's it. Inhale, rise up to stand, extended mountain variation. Exhale, hands to heart center. Then land your hands right at your navel center. This is third chakra. Go ahead and close your eyes and feel your connection to this major energy center within you. This is your center for personal power, for will, for drive, for your own personal expression in the world. Stimulate this as we add on grounding, the water quality, and now your personal fire. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Unite your palms, trace your center line, bend your knees, and fold between your thighs. Halfway lift, inhale, bend your knees slightly. Exhale, sit down. Drop your energy down. Hands to heart center. Next inhale, bear pose. Reach your arms forward, tail back, gaze is down. Feel your mighty leg muscles, your lower energy center supporting you in this full body expansion and strengthening posture. On your exhale, lower down. We got this. One more time, y'all. Inhale, rise up, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right into it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, drop into your squat. Gather your power. Here we go. Next inhale, reach your arms forward. Gaze is down. Squeeze your heels towards one another. Pump your breath to expand the life force energy to support you here. Use your breath as your strength. Exhale, hands to heart center. Yes. Now ground your hands to the earth. Slide your block over to the side. Step back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Drop to your knees. Shift your hips back to your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly, or place your hands on one of your lower energy centers that could use your support and attention right now. Pull your awareness down to your roots. First chakra. The color is red. The element is earth. Lift your attention up to your pelvis. Second chakra. The color is orange. The element is water. Flow. Lift your attention up to your navel center. Third chakra. The color is yellow. And the element is fire. Foundation, flow, and fire. Let's use it all as we progress in our practice. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, open your eyes, yogis. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Bend your knees, bring in a water quality. We want to balance the earth, the fire, and the flow. Mix it all together with your breath, the air moving through your body, holding prana, life force energy. All right, yogis, on your inhale, sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. On your exhale, step to your right pinky. So we're going wide here, wider base. Next inhale, shine your heart forward, get long in your low lunge. Exhale, lower your left knee down, drag your hips back. Malasana. Drop your heart to the inside of your right leg. Fiercely flex your toes and stay strong and engaged through your leg muscles. Next inhale, shift forward and sweep your right arm high. Dragonfly twist. Yes, big full breath here. Can you lean your heart back a little bit more? With your exhale, option to reach back behind you. Bend your left knee, catch your foot for a quad stretch. On your inhale, kick your shin back like a bow. Pull your heart forward. Let it feel good. Gracefully release your back foot, retuck your toes, rainbow your top arm up and around, and then ground your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Pop your left knee up, spin your left heel down, and open up for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Triangle pose. Ground down through both feet. From your feet, lift your energy up into your root and your core. Right? From floor to core, we press down. From feet to core, lift up. Option to shine your top arm high. Lean your heart back behind you. Now sweep your top arm forward, bicep by your ear. Big circle down to the earth. We're going to travel and turn to the left side of the mat as you do so. You may need to reposition your feet slightly. Setting up for wide straddle fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Extend your heart forward with your fingers grounded underneath your shoulders. And exhale, we bow. Wide straddle forward fold. You can catch your heels, catch your big toes, stay on your forearms, whatever feels good to you. Really press down through the outer edges of your feet. Keep your inner arches lift. We're engaging and using the earth to energize. Set your hands down, come into a halfway lift. Listen here, yogis. Bend your left knee. Shift your weight towards the back of your mat. You can stay in the side lunging, or you can drop down into Skandasana. For Skandasana, you can flex your right toes, toes face towards the sky. Option to keep your hands down, hands to heart center, or some of you can even bind. Big movement here. Lift your hips up, reground through your right foot, frame your right foot. Let's Vinyasa. Vinyasas are always optional, or you can simply step back to downward facing dog. All right, let's create that on the left side. Inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, step to your pinky. Inhale, extend your heart forward. Get really long from your strong roots. On your exhale, set your right knee down. Drag your hips back. Bow. Don't worry about what it looks like. Get length through your left leg. Stretch your hamstring. And let it be more of a sensational, a sensual process. Feel into your body. On your next inhale, shift forward. Shift forward, dragonfly twist. Inhale, open. Yeah, so really ground through your bottom hand. Expand the energy across your heart as you reach up. Reach back behind you. Bend your knee for the quad stretch. Then open up like your body's a bow. Keep the grounding through your left big toe mound. Gracefully release. Sweep your top arm up and around. Set up for Trikonasana triangle pose. Spin your right heel down to the earth. Open up. I'm going to turn to face you. Triangle pose is one of my favorite postures. We're rooted and expansive all at once. That's the power of cultivating stability, strength, and confidence in the body. You get to carry it with you off the mat. Sweep your top arm forward. Make a big circle down to the earth. Spin. Turn off the outer edge of your mat. Set up for wide straddle fold. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, bow again. Nice work, yogis. Let your head drop. If your head touches the earth, you can toe heel your feet a little closer together. You can also always bend your knees. Bending your knees is a release valve to get deeper into your body. All right, halfway lift, Skandasana. So bend your left knee deeply, or whatever knee is at the back of your mat. Hands to heart center. Big full breath here. Okay, now power down. You got to press down to get the lift for you. Ground your front foot. Sweep your hands to frame the top of your mat. Step back to high plank or downward facing dog. High plank, you take your vinyasa. All right, yogis, we're going to do that one time, one breath, one movement. Let's go. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step to your pinky. We're going wide and strong. Inhale, get long. Exhale, drag back, Ardha Hanuman. Shift forward. Inhale, dragonfly twist, right arm high. Exhale, reach back, bend your knee, quad stretch. Inhale, expand your bow. Exhale, reset your back foot. Inhale, sweep your arm up and over. Exhale, get grounded. Spin your left heel to the earth. Trikonasana Prep. Inhale, expand your arm high. Sweep forward. Exhale, spin for your wide straddle fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your side body. Exhale, pull yourself down. Use the earth to go deeper. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana, drop down. Take an inhale here. Be in your expansion within the depths of the pose. Next inhale, glide forward, ground your palms, vinyasa on your exhale. Left side, almost there. Stay with your breath. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step to your pinky. Inhale, get long. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, shift forward, dragonfly. That's it. Exhale, bend your knee. Make a connection with your foot. And inhale, open. Exhale, tuck your back toes under. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. Triangle. Inhale, circle your arm up and around. Exhale, wide straddle full. Halfway lift on your in-breath. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise back up, half lift. Exhale, Skandasana. Go for it. Go deep, go low. And inhale, shift forward, vinyasa flow. Drop down to your knees. Sit on your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or both hands resting on your lower energy centers. There are affirmations connected to each of these energy centers, these sacred vortexes of energy known as the chakras. First center, I am rooted. I am grounded. I'm strong. Second center, I am playful. I am creative. And third energy center. I can do it. I have the will to choose. I am powerful. Hands at your heart. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Okay, yogis. We'll do just a couple of hip opening finishing postures. So come to your seat. You can face whatever direction feels good to you on your mat. Place your feet out in front of you, hands behind you. And then lift your right foot up, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Seated half pigeon or seated figure four. This is one of my favorite postures because you can move in to intensify or move out to lessen the intensity. So build the shape that really feels good for you. Flex your right foot, press your right knee away from you. Activate the muscles of your legs, of your hips. All right, keep this general shape. Now set your outer left ankle down and we'll transition into double pigeon or Shavasana. Flex both feet. You want both shins parallel towards the top of the mat. So it's not Gomukhasana. Your heels aren't by your ankles. You want them parallel. Great place to use a block. You can either sit on your block or my favorite, I like to slide a brick in between my ribs and my upper leg. This will help work your hip open a little bit more. All right. Ground your fingers to the outside of your hips. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. This may be where you stay. If you want to go deeper, hinge at your hips, fold forward, drop your head. Option to extend your arms forward, palms facing up, to emphasize the energy of surrender here. Dive deep into your breath and hold the intention to unwind any tightness or gripping in the depths of your hips. Couple more breaths here. When you're ready, ground your palms, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Nice work. Switch sides. Extend both legs forward. Give them a little shake. It's like you're encouraging the movement of prana from where you've cut off life force. Now you enjoy and expand into the rush of prana from the release of the pose. So next shape, we have our right shin on the bottom, left shin on top. Double pigeon or fire log pose. You're stacking the logs of your shins like that of a fire. Option two, oh, we forgot to do seated half pigeon. I forgot. Go ahead and move into this shape first. If you've already gone into double pigeon, stay with it. Stay with it if it feels good. Press your left knee away from you. This is always an option if the teacher calls double pigeon too. You always have the availability to adapt and modify your practice so it feels best for you, right? There's no one way to do yoga. That's one of my favorite parts about this practice. Sit up nice and tall, and on your exhale, hinge forward. Drop your head when you're ready. Now notice how my hands are out to the sides. If you can see me, you can see I'm holding energy through my arms. Instead, can you extend your arms forward? Let the muscles around your heart, around your throat, around your upper energy centers be soft. Allow the attention, your attention and your energy to be focused on the hip opening and the releasing of the old energy, unlocking of old emotions. In your lower body, allow this unlocking to occur. And use your exhales as a pathway for purification so that you can be more connected to the essence of each energy center. Stability, creativity, and self-expression. Slowly ground your hands, roll up. Nice work, yogis. Okay, extend your legs forward. Give them a little shake. Turn towards the long edge of your mat. Roll down one vertebra at a time or use your hands. Take a few moments in Shavasana, and then we'll meet up in a seated pose. If you want to come right into seated meditation, feel free to do so now. For Shavasana, turn your palms to the sky, close your eyes, and as best as you can, do nothing. Simply watch your body being breathed and allow the integration of your yoga practice. Allow the assimilation of the healing movements, the invitation of new energy, and the releasing of the old. Allow it all to become who you are, rather than what you've done. If you're feeling good in Shavasana, stay. If you'd like to join me to end class in a seated meditation, please make your way to your seat. You can roll to one side and then press up. Feel yourself grounded in your sits bones, heavy in your lower body. And from your roots, lift your heart up away from your hips. And in this simple seat, express gratitude for yourself, for making the space in your day, your busy day, to be in a practice of nourishing your lower energy centers, tuning into your body, and following the sacred rhythm of your breath. Unite your hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra. From your seat, lift up through your heart. This alignment of rooting down to rise up is always available to you, especially as you're in the practice of caring for the first three energy centers, your chakras. Let's end with a final Om. Take a big breath in. Put your prayer hands up to your third eye, so the wisdom and the clarity from your body into your mind. Bowing forward, together we say, Namaste. Thank you, yogis. So good to be with you. So amazing to practice with you. I'm Leah Cullis. I hope to see you again very soon. So please join us for more yoga and meditation here at Round.Glass or on our app. Be well.